Hello, Pradyumna bhai, am I audible?
Yes, yes. Chinmay, allow the students. Srija Basu,
Yes, sir.
present. Sonal Samantray,
Present.
Rohan Biswal,
Present.
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 Aditya Agrawal,
Present.
Aheli Das,
Present.
Milan Mahabatra,
Present.
Isita Sinha, Isita Sinha,
Yes, I'm here.
Sohini Saha,
Present.
Pooja Bharti.
Yes, present.
Only absent is Isita Sinha. Will she be available or not?
She is present. She is present. It is showing that she is present.
Isita Sinha, are you there? Showing she is present. Okay, Boblin, please start.
Yes. Okay, so welcome you all to the second round and the final round for debate, the verbal wars. And first of all, congratulations to all of you who have made it to the second round. I'll switch on your cameras so that we can take a snapshot of it, since that's the only available option right now.
Chinmay, done. Please, everyone, please switch on your cameras. Everyone present here, please switch on your cameras. Hello. Excuse me, everyone, please switch on your cameras. More tension के लिए
The participants are not able to join.
joining मांगो तो कॉल करो. Wait a bit. Every participants are present except Isita Sinha. She is present, showing she is present, but she is not responding.
Shubhangi is in there as well.
Shubhangi is not. Shubhangi. Wait a bit.
Shibangi is trying to get in. She is unable to get in.
Shubhangi try करने वाला. सुनी को बोला ना वो जो ये है मतलब क्या उसका कोड जो है वो कोड डाल के एंटर कर जाए ना.
Yeah, I just tell her.
हाँ ग्रुप बी रो जोटा पूल बी रो जोटा तार कैप्चा कोड ता मार दो. Is Anis present? Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
सुमन जी और कोई है क्या? ନା ନା ସେମିତି କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ହେଇପାରିବ। ଡନ୍ ଡନ୍। ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ କୁହ କ୍ୟାମେରା ଅନ୍ କରିବେ।
Yeah, she'll be joining us.
Everyone please switch on your cameras.
I guess she is present now.
Yes, yes. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಮಸ್ತ ಕ್ಯಾಮೆರಾ Anis present, sir. Anis present.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello. Shubhangi, your voice is.
You can't hear my voice?
We
No.
can. It's just noisy.
It's blurred. Isita Sinha right now left, right?
हाँ वो नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम होगा उसमें।
जन हाँ ठीक है आ गया। सब लोग अपना ये ऑन करो, कैमरा स्विच ऑन करो। चला।
Shall we begin?
ओके पहले सबका ऑन कर लो कैमरा, एक स्नैपशॉट ये ले लेते हैं, स्नैपशॉट ले लेते हो गया ना? चला चला। Let's start.
Okay, so welcome back all the participants and congratulations for shortlisting into the final round. So the topic for final round is should gay marriages be legalized? So it's already 9:10. So without further delay, I would like to invite Shrija Basu. Shrija Basu?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Yeah, so you can present your argument for the
Yeah.
motion.
Good evening to all my seniors and friends present over here. I'm Shrija Basu from first year and I'm going to speak for the motion that is the gay marriages should be legalized and accepted in India. Firstly, I would like to draw the difference between what is sexual orientation and gender. Sexual orientation is something that is assigned to us depending upon our physical characteristics at the time of the birth by the doctors, whereas gender is something that comes from the within. That is the reason why the gender symbol is rainbow. And yes, it is a binary vision to consider gender to be a male or female. That's why the third column has finally been included. Although our Indian Penal Code section 377, which had been penalizing the homosexuality for such a long time, in 2018 it has been banned, but still the thought regarding the gay marriages has not been improved. Denying gay marriages is nothing but a homophobia. Now, I would like to put it points that why I think that it should be legalized in India. Marriage is something that obviously it is a sacred institution. It believes in commitment and love between two individuals. So what is the wrong if two gay people wants to show their commitment by getting married? After all, they are not damaging or destroying the ideals of the marriages by doing so. And how can a state have a say on how two consenting adults are going to conduct their lives? Moreover, the mention of homosexuality has been there in the sculptures, and obviously the Rig Vedas and the historic, there has been many books where homosexuality has been mentioned. So it is nothing that has suddenly dropped in between. And yes, I would also like to say one more thing, that when two people get married, it refers that they want to show some happiness by staying together. So there is no harm in that? If a woman and a man can get married, then why not the two gay people? What is against nature, and who are we to decide what is what is for the nature and what is against the nature, and how we are
30
deciding?
minutes more.
Yes, finally, I would like to conclude by saying that if I had a choice to be straight or a gay, I would have chosen to be happy. And so what the LGBTQIA community chooses. So please rethink your thought. I know it's difficult to understand their emotions and the hormonal changes that they undergo. But at least as the members of our developing society and as India speaks of equality, we should come forward and help them to achieve their rights. Thank you.
Thank you, Shrija. Any questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Milind.
I'm Milind Mahapatra from first year. Srija, while speaking of equality, why don't you consider that the topic chosen for today only discusses about gays and not the lesbians and bisexuals and the transgenders? So I mean, if you are considering equality, then everyone should be
I
placed,
think
right?
today's topic was about gay marriages. If it would have been about the lesbians, so I mentioned LGBTQIA community. I'm not favoring the gays or the lesbians like this way. And I want to mention in 2011, the Haryana court had given the permission for two women to get married. So there was a point over there about the lesbians. But I don't think about the gays. Something has come up forward till now.
Fine, thank you.
Thank you.
We can take one more question.
I have a question.
Anyone from us? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Srija, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Srija, is living together, I mean, two gay people, maybe they might be ladies or gents, so it doesn't matter. Living together, having sexual relationships, is it banned in India?
But you don't have a legal right to it.
No.
It's not banned.
No, we have it. They have the legal right to stay together, to have sexual relations. That was legal.
But do they get a marriage certificate for it? Just like when a man and woman get.
Listen.
That's the point. Why not?
That is my point. Our government allows them to stay together, have any kind of relationship they want to, and it's not illegal. Okay. Now, when it comes to marriage, it's a societal institution that allows them the marriage, right? It's a social acceptance. Now, when the judge who passed the the judgment, he said that the Indian society is not yet ready for it, for a marriage. Okay, which is a social acceptance of a relationship. They are not legally banned from having a relation, but the marriage is not legally allowed in India. So keep your point on that.
So firstly, I would like to ask that what does marriage means to you? Like, obviously, according to the law, if it is not accepted, if you're allowing them to stay together in private, but why not in public? Because it is, if you are giving them the choice to stay together, but you're not giving them the right to do that. Is it right on that part? I don't think so. I don't think so. It would be fair enough.
Thank you, Shrija.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Next up, we have Sonal.
Yeah. Should I start?
Yeah.
Every decision that seems correct because it was taken in a developed country may not be apt or necessary in a developing country. A very good evening to everyone. I am Sonal Samantray of third semester MBBS, here to speak against legalization of gay marriage. I believe that everyone in their right mind must think gay marriage should be legalized. But India as a country hasn't attained the required maturity, awareness, or the state that is known as modernity by European countries. It is 2021 and we still are in a place, we still have in place a very unique family structure, which always has the parents as the head and the children as the benefiters. In this structure, a child is allowed to live with their parents until financial independence and even after marriage. So as you can clearly see, there is a strong nurturing bond between the parents and children in a country where till today love marriage, intercaste marriage, and even interreligion marriage is looked down upon because parents are not being able to understand and accept the monumental and cultural changes. Usually such marriages lead to unhappy families, ultimately causing rift between the parents and the children. One may argue that some religions accept same-sex marriages, but still there are others which do not accommodate same-sex marriage. As India is a secular country, we have to consider all the religions and respect their cultures. Hence, at present, it doesn't go well with the public interest to disregard the sentiments of part of the population for our developing nation. The legalities, social norms, and experience surrounding same-sex parents raising a family is inadequate still, which makes furthermore reason not to legalize same-sex marriage or gay marriage right now. It is evidence that our country is not prepared yet and very inexperienced to face it. If equal rights were to be argued on same-sex marriage, it makes no sense in this context, because if that were the case, then polyamorous and incestuous marriage have to be legalized too. There are limits to even equal rights too. As evidence regarding same-sex marriage, parenthood, and integrity is still inadequate, the first thing that needs to be done is research and to learn more. Legalization should be the last step after right laws and norms have been formed and set in place. There is still so much uncertainty, and few studies are available stating things like same-sex marriage would undercut the norm of sexual fidelity within marriage, and some say that same-sex marriage would further isolate marriage from its procreative process, which can shock the society and jolt all human relations. So what we need right now is understanding of the matter and more awareness, then legalization can follow. With this, I would like to end my piece. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you. Yeah, can I ask a question?
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You mentioned that basically the crux of your argument was that India is has not yet attained the maturity
Yes.
to legalize gay marriages. But just because India is immature, that doesn't mean people are not allowed to live freely. This violates
they are.
Article 21 of Indian Constitution of right to liberty. So
No,
just
I
because
accept
India's
this.
mentality
I
is
do
immature.
not. Yeah, sure. I would answer it. I agree with same-sex relationships. Same-sex relationships have been legalized, but I'm saying legalization of just marriage should wait a little more, because it can't be legalized right now. But same-sex relationships, same-sex people living together, all other LGBTQ activities are legalized and should be allowed completely. I'm just talking about the marriage as well.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, Shrija.
Sonal, I have a question regarding the fact that you are saying that India is at present not that mature, have not reached that level of maturity to accept their marriages. Then how are we going to deal with their emotions? You are supporting same-sex relationship, but not same-sex marriage. Then how are you going to explain that to them? Means those people, how are they going to control their emotions?
People believe proof, and when we have the right legalization around it, we have the right studies to support it. People have to accept something. People fear what they don't understand. That is the basic concept of it. People do not understand same-sex relationships, which is the basic reason why society is still not accepting same-sex relationships. But once there are more studies, more legalizations around it, then people will be more open to it. Like, for example, when there is a heterosexual marriage, the normal law has been stating that the children, after divorce, the children will be going to the mother. But what will take place in a homosexual marriage? People don't know that, and that makes all the difference in people's minds. When they don't understand something, there is fear, there is prejudice, which can only go away when there is more studies and more societal norms, means more information around it.
Okay, Rohan, ask your question.
Only two questions
there are two-
per participant is
more
allowed.
than-
Only two questions per
Rohan,
participant.
Rohan first raised the hand.
I actually raised the hand before Srija, but she was asked.
Okay,
It's
you
okay,
are
it's
on the
okay.
mark.
You can
next
ask
time,
another
next
time.
next time.
It doesn't.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Sonal, for your argument. Next up, we have Rohan.
Ma'am, I'm starting.
Yes.
A hearty good evening to one and all present over here, esteemed panel members, my respected seniors, my dear juniors, and my dear batchmates. I'm Rohan Biswal, a student of third year MBBS 6th semester, is going to put forward my opinion regarding should gay marriages be legalized and accepted in India. Friends, according to a medical perspective, we should really understand that the natural inclination towards attracting a sex attracting towards being attracted towards a gender is totally based on the mind and not the gender or the physical and the endocrine aspect. The hormonal aspect and the physical aspect is not related with our attraction. That is a totally mental thing, and that is how God has created so many different creatures. And with the advent of medical technology, we must have heard terms like, sex reassignment surgeries, vaginoplasty, labioplasty. All these things are happening because people have accepted. Somehow 29 countries have legalized that gay or LGBT marriages should be allowed, because that is a question towards their personal choice. It's a personal choice, and that is how God has made our mind. And if some people are attracted towards the same sex, who are we to question on their happiness? Even talking about India, the ancient text, you go to Ellora caves, there is sculptures of sodomy. In Rig Veda, in the 1500 BC, there is about homosexuality. In the Kama Sutra, there are homosexual positions. All these things have been going on for ages, and now we are still stuck here, not able to decide whether marriages should be held between two gays. What are the benefits? Let's talk about the particular benefits of gay marriages. Let me tell you, majority of the suicides and depression and mental illnesses are due to this taboo in our society, and that needs to stop. We need to be broad-minded. It's nothing. It's about two people getting united in a sacred union. That's marriage. And many divorces are occurring, thousands of divorces. We can make a more happy society and more acceptable society. There will be less suicide, less depression, less dowry deaths, less number of rape and child abuses. So all these things, and there is right to freedom. My dear friends, Article 21 clearly states about the liberty, and that also states consensual relationship between the same sex should be allowed. All these things put into fact, and keeping aside the cultural and the regional aspects, as medicos, we should be broad-minded enough to accept that it's our personal choice. So gay marriages and all the LGBT marriages should be legalized in India to lead to a more happy society and a more prospering society, not a depressed and sad one. Thank you.
Okay, Rohan, I would like to one thing in your part.
Yes, sir.
Bablin, I would like to one part in his. Have you heard of Ardhanarishwar?
In the ancient
you mentioned about ancient cultures, right? Ardhanarishwar, it's a avatar. Maybe we can consider it like a avatar, where Lord Shiva as well as Parvati. It's a mixture.
Yes.
So transgender community just worships them.
Yes, sir. That is what I am telling. That from the ancient times, from the times of Devis and goddesses, they have accepted this. Being a fusion of two genders is not a bad thing. Being a gay is not a bad thing. It's about the happiness. We all have the same intellect. It's all about the sexual preference. That's it.
Okay. Any participants? Please go ahead. Bablin, please.
Okay, you mentioned about ancient artwork and all.
Yes, ma'am.
Hindutva is also ancient. You agree on that?
Which one?
Hindutva, Hindutva religion.
Yes.
It also dates into ancient times, way back. All the god and goddesses. Now, same-sex marriage is opposing the idea of Hindutva. And in a country like India, where majority are Hindus.
Bablin, Hinduism is ancient. Hindutva is a modern idea.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hindutva is a very recent ideology that has come into existence.
Yes.
Very new.
Okay, fine. Let me will correct. In Hinduism as well. In a country where most people are Hindus, and nowadays many of them are following Hindutva, maybe. Should it really be legalized?
Ma'am, if you ask a rational human being that's present inside me, I say all these religions are unnecessary stuff. There is one human being, and that is totally determined by God. God has made species, and the mental inclination we can't question on someone's private and personal aspect. There are many religions, I agree. Many people have many blind beliefs, but being medicals, being so much into this science, we should really think and do something better for that gay and LGBT community, which is really suffering a lot, and lot of mental and psychiatric patients are coming due to these problems, especially.
Basically, acceptance of the society should be there, right?
Yes.
Anyone else?
I think 2 questions have been completed, so we'll be moving on to the next participant. Yeah.
Thank you, Rohan. So,
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rohan. Next up, we have Aditya Agarwal.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Let me start. Bible talks about Adam and Eve in Genesis and never Adam and Steve. Today I, Aditya Agarwal, am here to speak against the motion. Homosexuality and gay marriage is unnatural, immoral and uncouth. It goes against the religious belief of India as well as natural law. Sex in religion has traditionally been for procreation. If we talk about allowing individuals to have their own way, one should be allowed to marry their own sibling, cousins or pets too, as all of these would be individual choices too. Legalizing homosexuality would ruin the social fabric. Homosexual activity gives rise to other violent crimes too. Studies have indicated that child molestation and pedophilia were far more commonly among homosexuals than among heterosexuals on a per capita basis. Similarly, it has been found that HIV or AIDS spread more rapidly through homosexual relations, especially between men. It has also been known that the LGBTQ plus community members who often throw around their social and financial position to exploit men and women from the lower strata. Hence, India needs strict laws to rein in such addictions. Apart from this, there are a few scientific reasons too, as well as for why it shouldn't be legalized. Why it should be legalized. First, the children are hungry for biological parents. Second, children need father and mothers both. For instance, a recent study of father's absence on girls found that child who grew up without their biological fathers were much more likely to experience early puberty and a teen pregnancy than girls who spend their entire childhood in an intact family. And households governed by homosexual men deny children a mother. Among other things, mothers excel in providing children with emotional security and reading the physical and emotional cues of infants. Obviously, they also give their daughter a unique counsel as they confront the physical, emotional, and social challenges associated with puberty and adolescence. But wait, now for a second, let's dismiss all these arguments and really think, is India really ready to take such a leap forward? Is India a place where you can come out safely from the closet and not get taunted upon by your family and friends? India is a country where unemployment and poverty are at its peak, where problems like gender equality, equal pay for men and women still remain unsolved, where people still believe in religion over themselves and can go to any extent to preserve their values. We can't deny the fact that India is an orthodox country where 330 million gods and goddesses exist, but none exist to give LGBTQ community their blessings. We all know that India isn't ready yet to accept gay marriages and homosexuality. First, we need to educate the masses and deal with other problems. This problem comes later. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya. Any questions?
I have a question.
I have a question.
Okay, first, and then Sohini.
Okay, fine. According to your points, this should be completely illegal, right?
No, this shouldn't be completely illegal. Right now is just the gay marriage thing. Right now, India isn't ready to accept the gay marriages. Right now,
let me put my point. Just counter that. Okay, India has legalized. It has abolished the Article 377. Okay, but the gay marriage has not been legalized yet. Okay, now marriage is not just a signature on the paper, right? It gives you several legal rights as well, rights on property, on tax benefits, etc. And that is why we all marry also, to be frank. Okay, now shouldn't gay partners, gay couples should also enjoy those rights and benefits from the government? I mean, if you are allowing them to stay together, if the government and court allows them to stay together, why should they not allow them to, take all these benefits as well? So counter this point.
Well, above all these benefits, marriage provides legitimacy. And the thing is that India is a developing country and we need to take baby steps ahead. as I mentioned in my speech, that there are several problems that we need to deal with before getting to the legalization of gay marriages, and India is taking baby steps forward. We have abolished Article 377, and soon, like in future years, we can see that India might be ready to accept this gay marriages and homosexuality. Thank you.
Okay, Aditya, one question for you.
Actually, Sohini was in line to.
No. I have just a single question. Matlab, are you preferring any notes by side?
No.
Sohini, please go ahead.
Yes, my question to you, Aditya, was how can you decide that this homosexuality problem, you literally ranked the severity of the problems, like the first, we should solve the problem of equal pay, and then this problem. So who are you to decide that this problem lies way below the strata?
Well, you can't solve all the problems simultaneously. There are bigger problems at hand. Like when you see on per capita basis or as per the population, there needs to be the gender pay gap problem and the problem for gender equality lies much above this. So I ranked it accordingly.
Thank you, Aditya. Next up, we have Ahiri Das.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. This is Ahili Das from 6th semester, and today I will be speaking for the motion in the House that is, gay marriages should be legalized and accepted in India. Now, marriage is a bond of love, and it should be completely up to the people sharing the bond whom they want to be with. Now, marriages is just not about procreation, but it is also about pleasure, right? So, now coming to pleasure, people can actually get pleasure only when they are with the people they love. Now, coming to procreation, if procreation was the main cause why homosexual marriages or gay marriages are not legalized, then let me tell you that there are certain heterosexual couples who do not wish to have children. So what about them? Are they also not allowed to get married? Now, coming to the legal aspect of marriage, let me tell you that legality does not have to do anything with religion, so it can be done away with. Now, according to certain Indian texts and scriptures like the Kama Sutra, we get vivid descriptions of homosexual relationships. Not only that, we also, from Mahabharata, we see that Shikhandi was married to a woman. So the concept of homosexuality in India is not new. Rather, it is during the British Raj and during the rise of Christianity that homosexuality was declared as a sin. Now, India being a democratic country, I think all citizens, irrespective of their gender and their sexuality, should have the right to choose whom they want to be with and whom they want to be with happily. Not only that, the people, when they are happy in their marriages, they tend to be the best. Version of themselves, and also marriage can be, enjoyed, and not it will not just be a burden on people. So I think it is high time that India comes out of their narrow mentality of homophobia and accept legal gay marriages, and that's about it. Yeah.
Thank you, Ahiri. Yes, Aditya.
Yeah. I hope that you would agree with me when I say that for the proper development, for the proper mental, emotional, and development of a child needs both a mother and a father. So how would you combat this problem when we talk about the same-sex marriage?
I think people who are getting married are, mature enough to give that amount of support that the child needs, right? They are mature enough, as they discuss. You are deciding upon marriage, right? Marriage is not a joke. So you have to be mature enough to do that, right? I hope that.
Can I please answer Aditya's argument just in one line? If two gays are marrying and adopting a child, some lady also exists in the family, maybe the mother or grandmother of that person, who can take care of the child.
This is a hypothetical situation. This
is not hypothetical, it's truly logical. You go to the 29 countries which have legalized.
Sir, this isn't necessary, sir. It's time.
We can have a discussion session later. first.
We need to
Okay,
complete with the
I had a
arguments.
question. I had a question. You mentioned that in Mahabharata, Shikhandi had a wife. What was her name?
Shikhandi.
Shikhandi had a wife. You mentioned, na? Shikhandi had a wife.
Yes.
What was her name?
I cannot give you the name as of now. I'm really sorry about it. So, yeah.
Had she a wife?
Yeah, she had a wife. Yeah.
Actually, she married when she. I think she married when she was a guy. I think.
Yeah. So, like, it was Ambika who was Shikhandi, right?
No, it was reincarnation of Amba, not Ambika. It was reincarnation of Amba who became Shikhandi. Right?
Yeah.
Reincarnation means rebirth.
Yeah.
So, can we consider she had a wife? Please mention. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Okay,
We'll
yes.
talk about it. Yes. No problem.
Thank you, Ahili. Next step, I would like to call Milind Mahapatra. Milind?
Yes, sorry.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
You may present now.
Yeah. A very good evening, respected and honorable members of the jury and my fellow challengers who also again include my amiable seniors. I'm Milind Mahapatra, first year MBBS, and today I'll be speaking against the motion on the topic that gay marriages should be legalized and accepted in India. According to sociologist Alfred Lee, marriage is the public joining together under socially specified regulations of a man and a woman as a husband and a wife. Article 377 does not mention homosexual marriage, and neither does the Navteej Singh Johar versus the Union of India judgment delivered by the Supreme Court take into account this consideration. All the personal laws, be it Hindu, Muslim, or Christian, prohibit such acts. According to the Hindu marriage, just to give you an example, of 1955, marriage can only be ascertained between a man and a bride. And as my fellow batchmate Aditya Agarwal very rightly said, that even God made Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. My fellow competitors who may be putting forth considerations like equality to all citizens should also consider the fact that legalizing marriage also includes privileges like property and tax, as mentioned earlier by one of the coordinators. The effect on children living in homosexual households is still ambiguous and undecisive. It is considered that a child needs both gender influences while growing up, which will be missing in such households. According to Gary Becker, effects on children raised by gay couples will usually be quite negative. Their family structures would differ from that of their classmates and peers. Homosexual relations are unstable, and due to which the non-biological parent does not even have the incentive of childcare. Even Special Marriages Act of the 1954 does not talk about marriages between the same sex. Lastly, I would like to end my argument by saying that if a law has to be amended or enacted, it is a matter of legislative intent and not judicial power. Thank you.
Thank you, Milind. Any questions? Yes, Shubhangi.
Yeah, you talked about that the Adam and Eve part, and also that all the articles which actually state that gay marriages are not legal. I'd like to ask you that through all this time, all of us evolve, right? And through that, every legal argument, every legal article which is there in the Constitution, it is bound to evolve because people are not the same. Earlier, there might not be people who actually knew about the sexuality like they now know. So how can you actually combat those people who are actually getting aware about themselves now? And this is evolution. How can you just dismiss the evolution and still stick to the old laws?
So, ma'am, that is well. Thank you for your question, and that is up to the judiciary to decide. And right, like the children have previously mentioned, that at this current scenario, India is not ready for such a big thing or an eventuality. And also, if the law permits all these things, then certain institutions like the armed forces would be severely affected, as in if there is legalization of gay marriages and all, then and also there would be prevalence of HIV and AIDS in the community. So that factors also have to be considered. And regarding the people, how to change, how will they accept it, ma'am? I feel it will happen over time if it has to come. Otherwise, you can't help it with the Indian population, at least. Thank you.
Okay, I have a question. Hello.
Yes, please.
A lot of you are mentioning about bringing up a child, right, in a homosexual marriage. No, it doesn't really it isn't necessary to have a child at all. I mean, we marry for ourselves. For example, if I marry ever, I will have no kids. That is my personal decision, right? So it is not bound that you will have a child and you will have to rear it. So why put that point at all? I mean, it is their choice, right? So because you cannot rear a child, you cannot marry. This doesn't make sense. Whoever are putting these points. Second point that you said about the army. Okay, transgenders are, fit enough for army. They're really good for army even.
Chandan,
If women can be pilot, if women can be pilot and all, so I don't see any problem in that.
Chandan, no. The thing is, transgenders are not fit for the army. That's it's medically written. Now there
are some certain laws that can't be changed.
Okay, we're not here to change all the laws today, guys.
Okay. My first point. Just counter my first point.
Sorry, could you please repeat? I forgot to note it down.
The child.
Yeah, the child thing. You said that it is not necessary to have a child. So I mean, I don't know if you still remember it because you've passed that age group. That in class 12 we were reading that. I think it was according to the Darwin's classification that a couple who cannot produce infants is a bit biologically sterile. So that way I can counter your argument, and obviously
you are going right. Go ahead. You're going right.
and adding that it is their choice to have a child or not completely, but I mean, there are a lot of orphan kids and all in India, so even if they try to adopt one, it will be of a great help, but then again, a child would be defective.
My point is here, I would like to one point. Can I?
Yeah, please.
Okay, as Chandan asked, it's an individual choice, right? If every individual in a country or every citizen in a country will talk like this, that procrastination or reproduction is not our moral duty, right? Then won't be that country's population will be a declining one at a certain point of time.
India also already has
it. Can you please frame your question in a better way? I'm sorry, I couldn't understand.
My point is, I am supporting you. What Chandan said, right? Chandan said that it's up to that individual that he will reproduce or not, he will have progeny or not. My point is, if every individual, every citizen in this country will start thinking like this, will the population will increase? No. At a point of time, the population will start a declining one, right?
Yes.
Because we have read in class 12, there is a increasing population, a stable population, and a declining population in a country.
One.
If old generation at a certain point of time, if reproduction is not there and new generation is not coming, then obviously old age people will be increased or not? There will be no youth, no children. So obviously, at a point of time, it will decline population
Sir,
for a country.
Sir, but
Isn't
there
it?
are not enough gay population to means change that much in this global scenario. And even if a gay will marry a woman, he would not be happy, and there will be divorce. That's the reality.
And no children also. Sometimes.
Yes.
And sir, there is also
Okay.
the thing of like artificial insemination and IVF. So via that also a couple can reproduce, a gay couple
Okay.
can reproduce, and it won't affect the population.
Okay, we are going in a loop, guys.
My
This is
point is-
again gonna go back to the
Okay.
part that why
Okay,
do
let's shift
why
together with
couples
surrogate
don't have-
mothers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's shift.
I
let's
think we.
shift.
Yeah, we'll go in a loop after this.
Yeah, we can keep this for the discussion.
Yeah, we can keep it for a discussion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
Next
participant,
up,
please.
Yeah.
Thank you, Milan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Milan. Yeah. Next up, I would like to call Ishita Sinha.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
So good evening to one and all present here. I am Ishita Sinha from 6th semester, and I'll be speaking in favor of the motion of today's topic. So first of all, I'd like to explain two topics. What is gay? Gay signifies a person who is homosexual or the trait of homosexuality. Secondly, what is the Marriage Act of India? It states it's the consensual union of two people as husband and wife of the opposite sex, under which is recognized by law. But I think that this is relatively a very limited definition as compared to what is being embraced by other developed countries of the world. And it is very inclusive of same-sex marriages in different countries, right? So in the backdrop of this institution, a 153-year-old archaic law has been going on in a country like ours. Leave it for marriage. It wasn't even allowed till 2018. You know, the decriminalization wasn't even done till then. So in a country like ours, I'd like to mention a few points. When you see at the religion-wise in India, LGBT or gay themes in Hindu epics involve Hindu deities whose behavior can be interpreted as non-heterosexuals. Other religions like Buddhism, like Vinaya Buddhism is there, and they are considered to be the very conservative monks. And even they do not discriminate on the basis of sexual orientation, right? So with this alone evidence, it is a very strong thing to apply in our country. So to sum up these things, I would say that scientifically speaking, being a science student, it has been observed in recent research that sexual orientation of heterosexuals and homosexuals have shown very starkly similar arousal patterns on fMRI studies, which have studied various parts of the brain like the occipitofrontal cortex, the anterior cingulate, and the occipitotemporal cortex, which have shown which are the areas of romanticism and ideation towards the other individual. Also, very notably, there has been a very striking similarity in the activation of these areas, irrespective of the sexual orientation of the person. So these really indicate that these evidences are alone could substantiate the fact that the rights of gay marriage in terms of genuine social, emotional, even biological build of the person is very important, which I think should be considered while making laws in the country. So this would be my ultimate statement. Thank you.
Ishita, one question. Are you referring notes?
The parts of the brain I had written down. That's it.
Okay.
I have a
Please go ahead.
question.
Yes, Shrija, go ahead.
Ma'am, you mentioned that the areas of romanticism in the brain, but I'm also completely on support that the gay marriages should be legalized. But how to the common public we are going to explain this? Because they are not medical students like us. So in a common language, how we will make them acquaintance with this?
Well, see, the common public actually goes by, I think it is accepted in the public by what the law defines for us and what people are accepting in the society, right? So to define the lawmakers of the country or the main decision makers of the country should understand the scientific basis other than all the other religious, social aspects. If they can implement all these things in the laws, in the social aspects, I think that the awareness among the common people would come that it is not a taboo to talk about all these things, or it's a taboo to have a same-sex marriage. It would be accepted in the society as a scientific basis, I think. So that would be more accepted. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Okay, Isita,
Yeah.
I have a question. You mentioned first that who is a gay, right? So I have a question, basic question. Is a lesbian a gay?
Yes, in the broader term, it is accepted as the term gay. Yes. In general, to be specific, people use the word lesbians, but gay encompasses a lot of the homosexuals, both male.
Actually, I had that angle that only for it is applicable only for male or only for female. The
No,
term gay.
encompass both the genders, but the lesbian term has come up to specify more specifically the female gender. But it encompasses both in the LGBT community. I can state this from the Wikipedia page that I recently went through.
Okay. Any questions further?
I guess that'd be it. So thank you, Ishita.
Thank you.
And next up, I would like to call Mamdi Akansha.
Start.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Akansha Mamedi and I'm from 4th year. And today I'll be voicing my opinion against the legalization of same-sex marriage in India. And I will be speaking against the motion. Apart from the various advantages of allowing gay marriages, there are some downsides related to this concept. One big disadvantage of the gay marriage is that this might conflict with the religious belief of many thoughts. Living together as partners or in a relationship with the same-sex individual is not comparable with the Indian family unit concept of a husband, wife, and a child. This institute of marriage has a certain amount of sanity. Gay marriages are the main propaganda of STD, as we all know, being a medical student. And apart from that, unprotected sex, unnatural sex, multiple partners, drug abusers are also rising and are at an alarming rate in India. So to keep it check, we have to illegalize gay marriages. Also, some experimental studies have shown that kids who have been raised in a household with mother and father work the best compared to a household or a family having having homosexual parents. In gay marriages, the absence of one parental figure might be detrimental to the mental health of the child. An institute where a child is made to suffer mentally and is thrown into the path of psychological trauma shouldn't be accepted, especially in a country like India where children already face so much of problem. Why to add up to it? Allowing gay marriages, allowing gay marriages to also encourage the rise in cases of pedophilia. Studies have actually shown that most homosexual people indulged in this act, such as propaganda, shouldn't be allowed, as they can illegally do things and can bring out some acts which are absolutely not accepted according to the Indian culture. So, strict enforcement should be done against it. India's biggest power is the power of the youth. We need children to sustain our population. A problem with the gay marriage is that the human population may drop significantly over time. If the fraction of gay couples become too high, chances are that fewer children will be born. Allowing gay marriages might encourage other immoral activity that the Indian judiciary doesn't support at all. This might be the beginning of the erosion of the cultural concept that can go obsolete with time. In my view, I would say that gay marriages should be strictly prohibited in India. And since every person should live with the person, since every individual has a right to stay with the person you love, that is already accepted. Love is there. The only fact is that the marriage isn't legalized because India is not ready for it and it is culturally not allowed. I thereby rest my argument. Thank you.
Thank you, Isha.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Now,
okay, first Shubhangi, then we'll go to Rohan. Okay, so many people.
Yes, Akansha, you talked about the increasing cases of pedophilia. Don't you think that because in the Indian society, gay marriages and gay couples are looked down upon, that's why those kind of crime rates are increasing, because they're not being able to come out with what they actually are, and so they're forced to force their sexuality or orientation on kids.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like it or not, we're in the Indian society, in the Indian culture. We have to abide with the rules that are given.
there are a lot of Western cultures that follow up. So if we try doing everything by that time, then a lot of changes would have happened. And since India, for one particular thing, is known for its cultural background, don't you think that we should try to hold up to that one thing that actually makes us and keeps us aside from all the other countries? Firstly. Secondly, I would say that there is a reason this marriage hasn't been legalized, because not a lot of people know how people will react to it. See, I get it that they are doing it because it's not accepted, but then how is it justified? If in the order to legalize something that hasn't been legalized in India, you try and take a wrong path, how is it justified? That is not justified. There are other ways of doing it. Taking a wrong path and proving that this act should be amended is definitely not the way, and definitely not the way how we as Indians, like it or not, we perform. So I think even if this is not into the light and people look down upon it, it shouldn't be legalized, because acts of pedophilia is not justified even if the law isn't amended.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I had to ask a question.
Ron, please go ahead.
Ma'am, my question is, you said that the culture is not accepting two people of the same sex in a single home, and their family is not being accepted. But equally true is the fact that the Indian government...
I'm sorry, I did not say that. I said marriage is not accepted.
Yeah, marriage is not accepted, but everything else is accepted. Living is accepted, to have sex is accepted, but marriage is not accepted. I want to tell that many laws that were just based on the cultural and traditional and orthodox beliefs are reforming and being amended with passing time. There are many examples, hundreds of examples. Even the previous debate topic was about the amendment of a Juvenile Justice Act. So my point is, this law, when 29 of the very developed countries of the world are gradually accepting it, and India being a nation of so many cultures and traditions, don't you think a change would be acceptable in near future and wouldn't be a better scenario? What is your take on this?
Yeah, okay. Let me tell you, since you mentioned the point very correctly that why can't we have a cultural evolutionary change? Let me tell you, since we all are in the pandemic, we are suffering, has the health system been better? Has the health system evolved? Have the discrimination between the gender, normal, female, male gender, have they evolved?
How will it change if the lawmakers do not change? So that is my point. Na? If the lawmakers and big personalities don't promote broad-mindedness, how will it change? How will we bring a change?
Oh, okay, you're done? Okay. What I'm saying is that, brother, you're thinking about some of a third gender when the two genders that are already prevailing in the society are having problems. How can you think of a futuristic idea when you know that your stepping stones are not correct? When your bricks that you're laying, okay, now we all are medical students, so you know what a basement membrane is, right? If your basement membrane has a problem, then why won't the disease further spread on? You have to lay a good society rule. You have to make sure that the very initial basis of gender discrimination isn't there. The other crimes that are prevailing in the society are gone. Only then can we go to a third gender and provide equality to them. Just imagine if we allow so many changes in the society at the same time. Do you think India will really develop? We have just reached a situation where India has been changed from a developing to developed country. And we still know India is not developed. It is correct that the 29 other countries that have adopted this, that is because of a lot of reasons that they could have adjusted and accepted it. But we as Indians, we are not prepared. Not prepared, just not by resources. We are not prepared with the help of cultural broad-mindedness is not there. So instead of going to level 10, why can't we solve with the level 1 problem? That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying this shouldn't be legalized. I'm saying this is not the right time to legalize gay marriages when there are so many problems in the society that haven't been solved. We would just add up to more and more without coming to a solution. So as Indians, don't you think that we should help in the growth of India on a step by step, one day basis level than having a very futuristic.
So you're generally asking people to hold on to spend the rest of their life
No.
Yes, exactly.
No.
What date should you
Just
wait?
hold on
have
because
another debate as well.
अभी major couple
Okay, I
actually
have
दो
a-
gender को देख रहे हैं हम पहले.
Okay. Okay. What I want to say is that since all the people who are speaking for the motion, what did they say? The love for the people should be there. The togetherness of the people should be there. And they're staying together. Isn't it legalized? They're staying together. The only thing that
You're
hasn't been
actually
legalized.
talking on both the topics here.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
this is my point.
justifying why.
You are for and you are also against. Somewhere your logic is inclined towards for, but as the topic is against, you have to
Brother,
stand
listen
against.
to what I'm saying.
Legalization should be there because it gives incomplete family and also pedophilia.
What I am
Both
trying to
are
say
not
here is
actually
that
very logical.
since we accept human nature, their emotions, we allow them to stay together. But since we as India, we don't know how this idea will go ahead. Instead of jumping to marriage, let's see how this works on. Because not a lot of people are into this gay community. Majority of the people lie in the other side, right? So instead of
Majority are depressed and they are afraid to confess.
I'm sorry?
Majority are depressed and are afraid
Yes.
to confess because the laws are very much.
Okay. Too bad. Okay,
We have
in
to-
India, it's only the majority that wins. No, you're not.
We're gonna
Hold on to that. We will definitely
we'll be discussing everything after the debate is over.
Everything
The competition.
after
We need to give a chance to everyone to put their arguments forward. So just hold it on.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will come to that. Okay. Thank you, Kansha.
Thank you, Akansha. Yeah. Sohini, I guess.
Yeah. Now we have Sohini Saha.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You may start.
Yes, ma'am. Being gay is like being left-handed. Some people are, most people are not. But there is no logic or reason behind it. One cannot say what is right or what is wrong. We just have to simply accept it. To begin on a positive note, Section 377 has been abolished and LGBTQ, the community, has been decriminalized. But we have a long way to go. Marriages in India are still considered, gay marriages in India are still considered to be illegal. I don't understand this. Marriage is between two people, okay? And it is such a personal choice. How can anyone apart from those two people have a perspective or have an opinion on what these two people choose to do inside a closed room or even publicly? Marriage is just a way of solidifying one's commitment towards each other and declaring their love for one another publicly. The Vishwa Hindu Parishad, they termed homosexuality as an imported disease. Subramaniam Swamy coined homosexuality as an American game. The strongest oppositions to exist in this country are based on the fact that homosexuality is against Indian culture. So let's rewind on that. Books like Kama Sutra, Bengal folklore have vividly, in detail, described individuals engaging in same-sex activities. There are sculptures in Khajuraho, Konark Sun Temple, that depict the same. Homosexuality was began to seen as a crime only in the 1860s when Thomas Macaulay actually introduced Section 377 in India. One of the reasons India was classified or termed as a backward civilization was its openness towards sex and sexual activity and promotion of gender fluidity. Now, coming to another point on a lighter note, that when we are attracted towards someone, do we really have a checklist to make sure that the person we are getting attracted to is of the opposite gender? I don't think so. There is no checklist to that, or we don't check off the boxes that, yes, I'm relieved that this person is of the opposite gender, and then we start developing those feelings. No, it just happens naturally. There is no reason to it. Again, I would like to just conclude by saying that homosexuality is not against the human, is not against the Indian culture, but it remains at the very core of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sohini. Any questions?
I had a question, Sohini.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned about Kama Sutra, right?
Yes,
Who is
sir.
the writer of that book?
Mm. I'm sorry, sir. I don't have the knowledge on that.
You mentioned about Subramaniam Swami. Can you please repeat that statement?
Yes, sir. Subramaniam Swami, he termed homosexuality as an American game.
American game, like agenda.
Sir, he literally quoted in one of his speeches. I was going through the article. He literally quoted this American game. Homosexuality is an American game that we are trying to follow because we are getting influenced by the Western civilization and the culture.
Any question?
Okay. May I ask a question? Krishna, do you want to ask? Do you have a continuation?
Bhavin, go
Shall
ahead.
I ask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bhavin, go ahead.
Okay. Sohini, can I ask an opinion about something? Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, as you know, there was this urgent plea to the center to legalize same-sex marriage, right? To which the center declined by saying nobody, and I quote, nobody is dying because they don't have marriage certificates. What is your opinion on that?
Ma'am, the thing is, if we see it from this legal point of view, I don't get it. Like then, why do people, why the heterosexual people want to get married? Like if we think it on a legal basis, it does not have any reason. We have to think why people want to get married. As I mentioned before, it is to declare the world. It is to declare their love for each other to the world. It is to solidify the commitment. So, but I don't get it. Like, this is the only argument I have, that it is so normal to. I get your point that people are not dying if they don't get married, but the same applies to the heterosexual people also. Like if they are not dying, then why are they getting married? So the same thought process works here also. Yes, sir.
I would like to ask one thing. You mentioned about gays are allowed to do what they are doing in public as well as in private life, right? Each civilized society accept what an individual do in private environment to do in public places.
No, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, that the obscene things that people do, like the heterosexual people also, the heterosexual couples also, if they do some obscene kind of acts publicly, that would be considered as an offense. The same way, if homosexual peoples also engage in obscene activities, that would be considered as a punishable offense. But on the same side, like holding,
you mean that they are too law bound just because the heterosexuality is not is acceptable in society? It does not mean that homosexuality should not be accepted by the others. That means,
yes, absolutely. This was my point. Yes.
Thank you, Sohini.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we have our last speaker for this evening, Pooja Bharti.
Yes.
Yes, you may start.
So Okay. So I say that gay marriages, it's not a fundamental right. Okay. So it's for me, it's a spiral on a downward journey, because spiral on a downward journey, there is unproductive work. There is out of wedlock births, increase in out of wedlock births. I am going the points. There is increase in STDs. Okay, they have. If we legalize it, it will lead to many polygamous, incestuous, and non-traditional interrelationship marriage legalization too. This will create a havoc, obviously. So from there, I could say that in gay marriages there is no purity. See, the purity is between the male and the female. The universe have started. The universe have started from the mating between the man and the female. Where is the diversity then? We can see from the child mindset. They have the psychological essence. Now they have grown up in captivated their life into such. How can they just think of where is the mating between the man and woman? They will think of just the diversity is incestuous, and there is no psychosocial involvement. And if we see in Ardhanarishwar, it's the symbolism of the unity between the man and the woman, and the man and woman is inseparable. There is also the marriage is not between the two individuals. The marriage is between the two families, two cultural societies. And if it is not acceptable, this can't be a happy marriage, I think so. There are all many problems make, I think, maintenance, adoption, divorce, increase in the unproductive childbirth, which will create a havoc. And as my friend said, mental trauma. So there should be a societal acceptance to that. I think if nature have bred millions of years ago, if nature have bred millions of, why it is the trend to increase in 100 of years? Because it will take a time. In that time, let's the best time come. If we are in the perspective of changing towards the nature, let's everyone just adapt it first, because it has legalized to stay together. That's all I've said. Staying together is a good, but breeding, I don't think it's a matter of fact we can say in anthropogenic action, because this also tells that evolution is not a process of the determinism in the sense of the determination in the sense of determinism, but it is a stochastic process in which the nature has allowed ourselves. Okay, so people will not be comfortable with it, and we know we have diversity. So my point is, it's totally perverted, and legalization is not a perfect time for it, like law in India with so much of cultural diversity. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja.
Ma'am,
Yes,
question.
Okay, how many of you wants to ask a question?
Ma'am.
Ma'am, question.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give it to Sohini and Shrija.
Bhavni, your voice is echoing.
Ma'am, should I continue?
Is it fine now?
Ma'am, Pooja ma'am, my question to you was.
Can everybody else mute the mics?
Actually, the echo is due to Pooja's mic.
Is it clear now?
Yes, now it's clear.
Yes.
So my question is, Shrija, would you like to ask your question first?
Yeah. So I'm trying. Is it echoing right now?
Pooja, can you just mute your mic so that they can ask the question?
Sohini, you say first.
Okay. So my question basically was, you said that India has not received that perfect timing yet to legalize this marriage. So when will we achieve that time? Should we wait for hundreds of years to achieve that? Like, don't you think while the country is progressing, this should also be assimilated into the pathway?
See, the proportion, I would speak of proportion, I would speak of majority. The government in a billion of population should not go according to the points percentage, because we have to see the majority. So let's see when that good time comes. My point is that.
Pooja ma'am, my question is that you spoke about the fact that there is lack of purity in gay marriages, but then what is the parameter to define purity? And yes, when a man and woman is getting married, there are cases of divorce and the child is facing trauma. So why are we always blaming that gay marriages would lead to child having trauma, not the normal marriages?
Thank you, Srija, for asking my question.
I'm not blaming that gay normal marriages have not trauma, but gay marriages do have a trauma, and it is the proportion is increasing in the gay marriages trauma. The proportion in the normal marriage and in the gay marriage, the proportion have more in the gay marriage trauma.
But ma'am, purity?
No,
Purity. I have said purity between the male and the female. The essence, the universe have started from the mating between the male and the female. So that's the pure. That's the purest thing. That's the purest thing.
I have a question against this point. Can I please? This is the last question.
Yeah, okay.
Two things I want to mention that Pooja has said, that the diversity of human beings is like man and woman, and that the relation between them is only pure. This is what you said. Second thing you said that the gay community, if they are promoted, it is leading to STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. So my first point is, every day, it's proven fact that 500 new species are being discovered. We are yet to discover around 18,000 new species. And everything is a creation of God, from plants to animals to minor creatures. So why can't we accept that a society has this category of human beings with this bent of mind? This is my first question. Please counter it. Second thing, about sexually transmitted diseases, what I feel is, as the gays are not being allowed to live freely in the society, they are changing the partners, and the transgender are misusing this thing, and the STDs are growing in the society rather than getting less. So please counter to.
See, as the medicos you said, so every risk factor you see the intersexual, okay, and the gay, homosexuality, heterosexuality, they have the main points. So you can't deny that. And first question, what you said in a brief, can you explain again?
First question was, we are accepting 500 new species from plants and animals. Why can't we accept a minor population which is having this bent of mind? This is God-given.
See, species is human beings, okay, and from the point of view, you think that after the species born out of gay marriage will be new.
Many other things also.
No. Let me explain. So you are saying that the children born from the gay marriage will come. You think there will be a new species born to that rather than from male and female. You are generating a new species from there.
I'm not talking about species. I'm just telling, if we are so much broad-minded enough to accept so many creations of God, then why can't we accept that this human species is having certain diversity in regards to the selection of partner? It's just a small aspect. We are not changing the species. People have their own personal rights. Why are we violating their personal rights to the extent that many things are going wrong? And who will protect them? If not the medical fraternity, if we can't understand, who are going to understand their feelings?
See, my colleague also said once, there is no change in that. There is a declination of the evolution. Declination of the evolution is there. So evolution should be go on. And in gay, obviously there should be a declination. So declining and incline. You should focus on that.
Okay, I just want to state a fact and one question, please. We've completed with the argument, so can I please do that?
Yeah, you won't be judged on.
Yeah, you won't be judged with this question. I just want to state one fact and ask a question. Okay. First of all, you said that the gay marriages a marriage is between two families and not just two individuals. And by saying that, you're not only dismissing the gay couples, also the intercaste marriages. You're also dismissing all those people who have been killed by honor killings just because their families are not allowed. Just because their families are not allowing them to marry. And there also the families have disparities among each other, but still they get to marry each other because they are in love. So why not gay people? Okay. And the second part, which is actually a question, is you're talking about mental trauma for the children. what about the mental trauma of the people who are living in some heterosexual marriage and they know they're homosexual, but they have to go to a therapy every damn month for thrice a time just because they can't come out to their families. So that is a bigger mental trauma because which people are actually living with right now. So what about that?
Shivangi, first question क्या था?
Discussing the intercaste marriages and promoting
Okay, family, yes. Marriage between the two families. So I said now, I will say only just one acceptance, societal acceptance. Everything should be accepted. You have to compromise. I'm not saying compromise between everything, but there is a balance. There should be a balance. Imbalance will cause problem.
And the second mental trauma.
Oh, mental trauma. So I said the proportion in the normal marriages and the proportion in the gay marriages, the proportion of the mental trauma in the child in gay marriages is more. The ratio is more. That is more.
Thank you, Pooja.
That's my point. Anybody else? Now you can freely discuss the topic. Yeah.
I had to ask one question to Rohan.
Yes, sir.
You get data about foundation of marketplaces every day, right?
Yes.
Who was that person who gave this concept?
Actually, I made it's written in Google in the first statement. How many new species?
I am giving you a hint. 12th class NCERT biology biodiversity chapter.
Yes, sir. In that also it has mentioned.
Robert May.
The
name was the Robert May. Okay, he gave this concept. There is yet 80,000 plant species to be discovered.
Yes, sir.
I think the data was 7 million total species, 7 million or something like that.
Yes, sir. It was around 7 million and many species of plants and animals, both it had included. I just gave an average.
Isita, do you want to ask me?
Yes. I just want to mention one point that I saw this data that as of 2021, same-sex marriage is legally performed and accepted by around 29 countries worldwide, which is a combination of 1.3 billion population, which comprises of 1/6 of the world's population. And I really think that it emphasizes why you can't ignore 1/6 part of the population by just, saying that it is not pure or it is not accepted or you can't have children, because 1/6 part of the population is accepting this fact that it is a important aspect of the society to accept it. So yeah, I would like to mention that point.
Can I say something?
Yes, Anusha.
I've been wanting to say this since a long time, but then after listening to all of you, like all the participants who spoke against the motion, there was one thing common in all of their points, and that was like nobody was against legalization of gay marriage. Nobody said that no, this should not be legal at all. What they said was, their point was,
we're not yet ready yet.
Consequences.
Not ready yet to accept that kind of drastic change. So everyone was like, India is not ready for that kind of change. So we should delay there are much more important things to be looked into.
Ma'am, then the topic should have been, as of the present scenario, should gay marriages be legalized? But the topic was a broad, generalized concept.
No. I'm just pointing out a sentence, a point that was common in everyone's...
But I partly disagree. Only one or two people said that right now we are not ready. Others totally said that legalized.
I have kept a marking of all those people who said that, this was the point I was looking for in all people, and I was sticking all of that. So everyone who spoke against the motion has mentioned this. I kept a track of it. So the thing is, this is the only point that I wanted to mention, that, okay, so our country, the crux of the people who spoke against the motion was that, our country is not ready for it. So my question to you all is, like, how are we going to begin educating people about gay marriages or gay relationships or LGBTQA rights? How do we begin from our own
I have a small suggestion. Actually, I wanted to put this point in certain arguments. I was not given a chance. That what can we do actually to train this Indian society, especially where there is culture and orthodox traditional aspects are there. What I generally feel is the people follow what big influencers do, the politicians, the celebrities, the Nobel laureates. If the big educated and high people of high stature, if they start promoting these things in a widespread manner, then it is one way where we can motivate the public to change their mind. This is what I feel.
Right.
And another thing is that nowadays in mainstream media also, slowly there are movies and there are shows made, online shows made, where this heteronormative thing is being removed and this homosexual couples are being promoted, and they are trying their best to normalize this, to remove the stigma behind this.
Movies are a very big, movies play a very big factor in influencing people's minds. People start, accepting things as normal. Like, once upon a time, wearing, let's just put it in that word, wearing Western clothes was considered scandalous once upon a time. But then with the advent of, Bollywood and modeling industry and fashion industry became a norm. And it's like everyone doesn't give a damn about it. So
at a point of time, my point is, I would like to add something. At a point of time, even in USA, which is called the oldest democracy, right? Till 1960s, women are not allowed to even vote, even have to personal bank accounts.
Women are not allowed to
have personal bank accounts or voting rights.
Vote.
In America.
Yep.
No, in India only earlier, the historical.
Chandan को भी time चाहिए.
Yeah, we'll all go around and keep our concise argument. Yeah.
Chandan,
you can complete your statement, Krishna, and then we can go on.
You complete. You complete.
Okay. So my point is कि एक पॉइंट मैं हिंदी में इसको बोल देता हूँ कि एक पॉइंट आता है जहाँ पे आपको हार्श डिसीजन लेना होता है, राइट? आज ये एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर आपको एक पॉइंट में हार्श डिसीजन लेना पड़ेगा, जैसे रिसेंट एग्जांपल है 370, राइट? 377 इवन 377 is also allowed right now. जो सोशल, जिसे रोहन बोलता है, जो रोहन का जो पॉइंट था कि जो लॉ मेकर्स हैं या फिर जो सेलिब्रिटीज वो कौन होते हैं? वो हम में से ही तो लोग होते हैं. मेरा पॉइंट ये है कि जैसे तुम बोले कि प्रमोट करने का है, अगर मान लो मैक्सिमम 75% का अगर ये हुआ, जैसे अभी सबरीमाला में अपना वुमेन का एंट्री के लिए वो एक पिटीशन था तृप्ति देसाई का, राइट? उस इश्यूज पे क्या हुआ कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने परमिशन दिया, लेकिन वो है कि वहाँ पे एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं रहा जो लोकल कम्युनिटी है. वहाँ पे जो केरला का मंदिर है वहाँ पे सबरीमाला का एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं हुआ, लोग प्रोटेस्ट करने लगे. तो कैसे आप लॉ को एनफोर्स कर पाएंगे जब सोशल एक्सेप्टेंस ही नहीं होगा? मेरा पॉइंट ये है.
Sir.
That is what we said. Yeah.
Sir, I want to.
Lisa.
Sir, I don't have any argument, but I just want to support one fact.
Your voice is not clear. Lisa, your voice is not clear.
Yeah. I think you should check.
Lisa, वीडियो बंद कर दो और बस माइक में बोल दो. I think आ जाए.
So now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, I want to say something in support like this. The promoting which Rohan sir mentioned, that the lawmakers and the celebrities should come forward and break all these orthodoxies, because these are the ones which are stopping the development. Exactly this pandemic, one orthodox I saw one of the orthodox got broken just a few days back in Bharat Shivastram. It was orthodox and so see, like when the people will see all these things, they will eventually realize that those were old myths. Actually, that allowing meat to a religious place has nothing to do with our our concern with God, or our we are dedicated to God. Our dedication towards him or her means to God would not reduce on by bringing meat to that religious place. So like that way, orthodoxies need to be broken by those people whom common people follows, means who say the common people will go, means will accept. I think.
And what about human right, Srija? अगर मान लो गवर्नमेंट ने फोर्सफुली कोई लॉ को एनफोर्स किया, ठीक है?
One second, Pradyumna, I have something to say right there. Jab, back in 2000, when 377 was abolished.
Yes.
So at that time, nobody was prepared for it. Okay, like people were the same. It was just one fine regular morning, and the judgment 377 has been abolished. Right? It was only after only after the abolition of 377 that people came to know of it, that it was a criminal offense and it should be normalized and it should be legalized, and that is when people came to know of it. So this happened after the implementation of that law, right? The social acceptance came after the implementation of the law. So when you said like
बेसिकली एक पॉइंट आता है जहाँ पे आपको हार्श डिसीजन लेना होता है. लोग तो प्रोटेस्ट करेंगे.
You have to take a step forward at least so that people can know that there's a path ahead.
Anushadi, can I say something?
Ma'am, I would like to add something.
Yeah, please say.
Yeah. So
Milan first. Ahili after that.
Milan has to say something and then
Anushadi, what I was trying to say was it would have a rather greater impact on the society if the suggestions of how to blend in with the society come from the gay community and LGBT communities themselves, because at the end of the day, they are the ones who actually understand the problems. We can just prepare speech and debate upon it. हम तो करते रहेंगे.
I think that happened, right? Like the people who abolished 377 were a gay couple themselves. So most of the acceptance came from there, right?
No, but on a larger scale still, I mean,
yeah, on a larger
जिन्होंने टीवी देखा है उन्होंने किया होगा, but वही है.
बेसिकली आपको प्रमोट करना है आज सोसाइटी लेवल as well as law making policies.
To answer your question, Milan, actually what you are trying to say that gay couples know more about themselves. So that is what actually happened with the 377 section also. Na? The lawyers which actually fought for them were a lesbian couple. So yes. So that means that they are getting aware and they are ready to fight for themselves. But until unless we would support them, which we are in the majority, the minority has before reaching some goal, majority has to support the minority to actually escalate the process. What I think.
Obviously.
Yeah. So actually, the thing is that when we are legalizing gay marriages, we are not telling people to change into homosexuals or give up their heterosexuality. It is just supporting homosexual people. Just that. So nobody is forcing anybody to do anything. It's just their choice. So
exactly. We're not promoting. We are just legal. We are just normalizing the same-sex marriage.
We are just encouraging people and promoting understanding among people.
Even I'd like to say something.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I'd like to say something off the record, ma'am. As Anushadi said, like nobody told ki we are against gay marriages, and right now the Pride Week is also coming. So, ma'am, this is the change, ma'am. Like the change is coming. Ultimately, we all know that we aren't against it, ma'am. There's nothing against it. But yeah, this is the change. So yeah, we are on the right direction. All of us, like whoever, like we are against the topic. Milan, Sonaldi, and everyone else, like who are there. So yeah, this is it. Thank you.
Actually, that is a great thing. That everybody who spoke against had to think about it. Nobody, they walked away with him
blatantly denied the fact.
That's the reason why we had to assign you all the motions, because we knew that that something like that would happen.
Again, they never meant. They just had to find points to make a debate about it.
Against me, लोग क्या बोले? And we were like, okay, let's listen to this. कि लोग against पे क्या बोलेंगे? And it was such
Also, we were trying
I
really
was so
hard not
dumbfounded,
to
like,
do
what do I
biased
say?
judging.
I have to say against something like this.
Okay.
Actually,
And I
as a
guess I
debate
know
is
it's too tough for Mummy.
as far as debate is concerned, I think the people who spoke against it also really means beautifully they managed to stick to their opinions and points, and they had strong arguments. And debate is all about arguing for your own.
I think Chandan would like to.
Difficult to argue for something that you agree on. Guys,
Yeah,
it becomes
maybe
very difficult to argue for something that you agree on. So let's give
Exactly.
up to all the people
Yes.
who spoken against.
Yes.
It's
To
very
everyone
tough.
who's actually made this a healthy argument and we didn't came down to something.
Because somewhere down the inner feeling of yours did come out, right? Had it been it could have been anybody else. We had to
Exactly. I
convince
think
ourselves
Chandan
why
was
we
just-
did not like it.
Yeah.
So
I think
everybody who
Chandan
spoke
really
against
wants to
it.
speak something.
Chandan.
Yes.
Chandan, please go ahead.
Hello, Chandan.
Yeah, hello. Actually, I wanted to say, who the hell is this Rohan? Who the hell is this Rohan? What's your full name?
Attachment.
Hello. Ah. Hello. Who the hell is Rohan and what is his full name?
Rohan Biswal.
Yeah, you were my favorite.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I would also like to say that Chandan, your arguments were really nice and very much logical. The points that you were bringing.
I have a few more points. Actually, see, like our batchmates said, Mamidi and Pooja, right? Mamidi said that this sexual diseases and all will skyrocket if homosexuality is allowed and all. After this being the fact that the numbers are very less. Okay. Second point is that majority of Indians do not eat dog meat, right? But it's a delicacy in the Northeast. So should we ban it in Northeast? We cannot ban everything we don't accept. Right? It is their country and we have to take care of their rights as well.
Yeah, that
And,
is a good point. Being a majority, we are nobody to decide amongst the minority.
Exactly.
Their own personal decisions. We being the majority can't decide for somebody else.
It will be a
We have to be more tolerant towards everybody's preferences.
Exactly.
We need to respect
And,
their culture and their practices.
Exactly. I agree on it.
We just can't hold on to our culture and
you are completely, Mamidi, you are completely like Kangana Ranaut here.
I agree.
Throughout the debate.
I agree. I give up. I agree. I give up.
And I only have one more point. That is, I will not get a chance. So I'm saying, Ishita Sinha was really articulate. She was very articulate. It was very good to hear Sohini Saha. Her voice is very sweet, right? And her point, but your content is less. Your content is less. Sohini, your content is very less. Ishita, you were actually perfect in a lot of points. I liked it.
Are we
And,
going to
Aditya-
announce the results here only?
No.
Were we supposed to discuss?
No, this is completely personal. Okay, judgments won't be decided on this.
Basis of this.
Okay, so Aditya was a powerhouse, Sonal was a powerhouse, Ahili was a powerhouse. So all of you were beautiful.
All of you
And
were
I
great.
loved it. It was a beautiful experience.
It was a great debate, guys.
And I have
It really
Yes. It'll be really tough for us to actually decide who's gonna win.
You know, I have
Exactly.
special people who articulate points against the motion. It was very difficult, but then you guys did it, and
Exactly.
Very.
Yes.
I like
Yes,
this
and
guy
that's
who
how
won
I-
and Sohini. You guys are tremendous on your facts. That's very good. Many rebuttals also.
Yes, and the last thing which I'd like to add is everything which we completely hold on to without thinking if it's good or bad is always going to hurt us. Whether it's culture, any kind of emotions. We have to let go of things which we know that it's not good for everyone around us, if it doesn't concern us, then that the bigger thing we don't have a right to say about it so much as that person who's actually going through it. So I believe that letting go of something which has been a history since hundreds of years in India is a difficult thing to do. But we have to think about the people who are actually living in the today's world and not the Rajas and Maharajas or any kind of world. Yeah.
Yes, we need to protect their rights too. Like they are
Yes.
also human beings. They
As
also
we're
have
growing up in
fundamental
this world,
rights.
we should be more tolerant about it and accepting it.
Correction comes from acceptance. If you don't accept, then how will you correct a mistake or
Yeah, that's what it is. Being the majority, we aren't supposed to be bossy around.
we can
That totally
force our
agree.
thoughts.
Not with the majority, never.
We can force our thoughts on a certain person or certain community, right? We should work as a individual participation in our household or something. We can move around and roam around like only goons and suppressing minorities. Those are less in number, or those are not comparable to our ideas.
Chandan just mentioned about Dr. Trinetra. How many of you guys are aware of Dr. Trinetra?
Yeah, Trinidra Haldar Gumaraju, Manipal graduate.
Yeah, she's a tremendous influence and she's doing her part of actually influencing people.
She's on interns right now, so yeah, she's
Yeah.
Her Instagram page is like really great. She's breaking so many stereotypes every time.
Yes.
Like those are generally thought about. She's creating a good awareness about it.
Yes, awareness about transgenders.
Chandan bhai has mentioned
training. So yes. So it's been a great discussion.
Okay, my suggestion is one more suggestion. Everyone please go and watch Kanchana 3. Okay.
Anybody else would like to conclude the argument or anything which they'd like to say? We'll be soon. Yeah, we'll be ending the session soon. So, anything else in their hearts or in their minds?
Actually, I wanted
Yeah,
to
that's
say
also
something.
good movie. Chandan.
And I actually wanted to say that Shrija was talking about breaking myths. So the STDs, like a lot of people who were speaking against the motion, they were bringing up this topic that gay people, they are more likely to spread STDs, but it's a myth actually. That STDs were earlier called GRD, that means gay related disease, but it's not. It's nowadays it's a myth, because even the heterosexual people can spread STDs in the same way, because it depends on the number of partners you are engaging with, not really if you are homosexual or heterosexual. So I just wanted to say.
Thanks for not bringing it up in the real debate.
Bhavani is just glad it's all over. Now I can speak my side.
It's really tough.
Great, amazing
It's really tough.
Yeah. It's been really
at the
fun.
end, we're all at,
Even if no, yes, sir.
at the end, we're all at the same point that we just hope that this becomes legalized soon.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yes, it's all about love at the
Rohan, I
end.
totally agree. Rohan, I am in for it. I am not against it.
I could totally imagine how hard it would be for Mamadi to say all that. Yes.
Everyone is
Exactly.
speaking in the again.
My
yes.
friends tell me how much I have thrown this.
What I personally feel is that Mamadi ma'am, your points means whatever you are saying, the opinions, you are very strong opinion and you are trying hard to prove your point, and that's the best part of it. And it's just a healthy medical discussion, so it's all fine.
Obviously. But I end of the day agree with you. So that's what I'm trying to say. Even if there I had some points that justified and that made sense, I know in my head that doesn't make sense.
It's difficult to defend something that we cannot afford.
Please, everyone, turn on your cameras.
Exactly. Anything for a debate, right?
Please turn on your camera.
personal joke, Akansha, you have a special reason for being pro LGBTQ. It's an inside joke.
Okay. Let's turn on everyone's camera.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'd like to tell everyone that this discussion was especially for people who might not win this debate, but we really wanted everyone to actually put their arguments so finely that we we end the session with great hearts, that we actually played well. All of us did the best. Yes. So
and I hope we have this much of fun in group discussion as well.
yes, in all other literary activities.
Just keep a lot of spirit.
Please come.
Yes. Personally wanted
Please
to
don't get
thank all the seniors
please don't get
for
disheartened.
organizing so many online platforms, because we really don't get opportunity to interact much in the college premises, to be honest.
Not
Yeah.
at all.
Exactly. So it's very sad, and
This is the reason why we actually
I just hate
organized this fest. Yes.
Yeah.
This is
And why we
better.
wanted to do this discussion, just to get a hold of your opinions and just to interact with you guys.
Yes.
At least we come.
So yes,
At
and
least
that's
we
why
just-
we don't want you guys to feel disheartened if only one of you get wins, because I really feel this session, all this debate arguments were a win for everyone. So yeah.
Winning, losing is a part of life. Just enjoy the process, right?
Yes.
At least through this, like we got to interact with a lot of people we don't even know in college.
Yeah. They don't show
So
their
this-
faces in
we can
college.
guarantee that the next group discussion will be fun.
That in the introductory speech,
Yes.
We can
I have
guarantee
a
the
point
discussion will be fun.
Now that
Yes.
Jade and Chandan have a personal chat in a personal DM. Okay, let's wind up.
Okay,
guys, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. We really hope that whenever the
Good night,
college
everyone.
reopens, we'll really
Thank you, seniors.
get
Yes, we really hope to see you in other
Really hope
events
to
as
see you
well.
in person.
Yes. Thank you so much for
Thank
this
you
amazing
so
session.
much.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Take care. Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
ମୋ ସର୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା ର
ଆଉ କିଛି କରିବନି, ଫଟୋ ହେଇଛି ତ ଭଲ। ଦେଖିଆ ଫଟୋ ନା ହେଇଥିଲେ ଗଲା। ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଗନ୍ଧିଆ ଫଟୋ ଗୋଟେ ଯଦି ଆସିବ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଭଳିଆ, ଚଳିବ। ଚଳିବ। ତମ କ୍ୟାମେରାଟା କାଇଁ ଅନ୍ କରିନ? କଣ ସାର୍ କଣ ଭିଡି ପିଉଛି ବସିକି? ଏଇଟା ଦେଖିଲ? ହଁ ଏଇଟା ଭଲ ଆସିଛି, ପୁରା କ୍ଲିୟର ବାଲା ଫାଷ୍ଟରୁ ଯୋଉଟା ନେଇଥିଲେ ସେଇଟା ଅଛି, ଦେଖିଦିଅ। এইটা ଦବା, ଦେଖିଲ? এটা কলাজ করে দিয়ে দাও। ଆମେ ଏଟା ମୋର ଆସିନେ ଗୋଟେ ସବୁଥିରେ ଖରାପଟା ଥୋଡ଼ି ନା ଦବ। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଦିଟା କଲାଜ କରି ଦେଇଦେବା, ସବୁଠୁ ଭଲ ହବ ହେଲା। ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ଭଲ ଫଟୋ ଦିଅ। ଏଇଟା ଅଛି ପରା, ଦେଖିଲ? କୋଲାଜ କରିହବ, ମାନେ ଉଠେଇକି ଆଣିକି ପେଷ୍ଟ କରିହବ। କୋଲାଜ ବା ସେଇଟା ତମ ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି। ଏଟା ଏଇଥିରେ ମୋ ବାଲାଟା ଭଲଟା ଆଣିକି ଦବ ହେଲା। नो प्रॉब्लम। ମନେ ପକେଇ ଦେଇ କହିବ, କରିଦେବି ଟେନସନ୍ ନାହିଁ। ସବୁ ଗନ୍ଧିଆ ଫଟୋ ଗୁଡା ଅଛି।